Before the phenomenon of the supermodel, the modeling industry was generally split into editorial models and runway models. The different disciplines required different models, as not every pretty girl had a fierce walk, and not every catwalk vixen was commercially photogenic. But this new era of modeling created personalities which could shine on a cover, catwalk or billboard, and guaranteed the designer lots of press. One designer, who realized the advertising power of these models turned celebrities, was Gianni Versace, who began to use the same women to pose in his campaigns and walk his runways, apparently at the suggestion of legendary editor Liz Tilberis. It's not that these models weren't utilized by other designers. I mean, they were the supers, but Gianni made choices that cemented both his favorite girls and his Versace collections in 90s pop culture. Together, they came to define an era of fashion, of glamour, excess and frivolity. Soon after the music video came the Versace Fall 1991 show, with an abundance of major models gracing the catwalk. Gianni's star-studded lineup set a new standard for fashion showcasting, but, more significantly, the show's finale had Naomi, Linda, Christy and Cindy, who had all just starred in the music video, come out lip-syncing to Michael's Freedom. 90. If I had to label my supermodel moment, I would say it was that Versace show when Naomi, Linda, Christy and I all came out together, Cindy Crawford told V magazine in 2013. We had just done the George Michael video. And he was in the front row, and we came out skipping and holding hands. It felt like the stars had aligned. In this way Gianni Versace cheekily acknowledged how fashion had permeated pop culture through Michael's music video. And what better designer to merge fashion with pop culture than Gianni Versace? He wanted fashion to be irreverent, unpretentious and exciting, which is why he has often been called tacky and is the enemy of minimalists everywhere. Versace continued to fill his catwalks and campaigns with the models of the time, and he reportedly paid the most to ensure that these women could all walk together. A habit of his which really visualized the glamorous supermodel gang is how he would get the girls to walk the runway in groups, with coordinating outfits in different colors. When Gianni came out at the end of his shows to take his bow, he could frequently be seen holding hands with his favorite girls, or kissing them on the cheek. Their notoriety only grew, with Naomi going on to appear in Michael Jackson's 1992 music video for In the Closet, and a handful of the girls transcending to that first-name-only level of fame reserved for people like Cher or Madonna, or Rihanna and Beyoncé today. Gianni loved his girls and they loved him, and this was never more apparent than after his senseless murder in 1997, which cast a shadow over the industry. Fashion had lost its light-heartedness, that joyful irreverence which Gianni had breathed into it. His influence is still very much alive, though, grabbing the attention of a whole new generation of pop culture enthusiasts 2 decades after his death. Donatella Versace said that it was only after 20 years that she could cope with revisiting Gianni's creative glory, with her most touching tribute to her brother arguably being the finale of her show. As she came out to take her bow, Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford, Carla Bruni, Claudia Schiffer and Helena Christensen held hands and walked the runway together, to the sound of Freedom. It's now 2023, 33 years since the George Michael music video and Gianni's iconic runway. Many of the supers are still in high demand and have enjoyed longevity in the industry. But though the originals remain, Self-made supermodels are a dying breed that are being increasingly swapped out for Instagram models and celebrity children. The 1990s era of modeling is in a class of its own, sweetened by nostalgia and untainted by the famous brat pack of today's catwalk landscape.